Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. Happy New Year, everybody. We are Monday, January the 4th, 2021. I'm so glad to be here. I congratulate all of those who, whatever that you had to do to make it in pre-market analysis, in stock market technical analysis daily on here at Successful Trading. Wow, 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 wow. Yes, we made it, folks. We made it, we made it, we made it. So let me go ahead and make sure that the sound is somehow satisfactory. If somebody could give me confirmation of that before we dive into our first live pre-market analysis on here today. Yes, yes, yes. Happy New Year, everybody. Yes, Happy New Year, Mr. Andrew. Happy New Year, not just the year, but really, really the best that I could wish on anybody, on all of you for that matter. It's finding success and your on all aspects of your life, including the financial side of it. And the best way, one of the best way to do that, I know it's a cliche to say, hey, people make New Year resolution, but I really want to encourage traders to be deliberate, yeah, about setting trading goals. Yes, and this you either you can share that with your friends or whomever that's your group. For us inside of our Discord room, we have a section for that. I mean, but you can also make it personal. But I want to encourage you somehow to really exteriorize it, meaning that to own it, to help that will help yourself to be able to say, hey, my goal, I don't know, let's pick an example. We can have a weekly goal. Those are easier to track than maybe monthly because the month is long and you know the dynamic of this market, a lot of things can happen. But if on a week to week basis, so break out your goal to say, okay, based on what you have observed so far. If let's say you have some experience trading, some people it could be, hey, they're totally new to trading. They do not have a clear idea on what that could be. Oh, talk to us. That's something that, hey, for us, we will show you at least um, based on which that we have been trading in the part of 2020 because we started this end of May 2020. It's not as if we have been doing this for the longest of time with a group of traders like you, right? So write them down, yeah, write them down, and this is what I want you to do each and every day before the market start, the session start. Read it loud, read loud your goal to say, hey, I would like to make X amount of money this week out of the market. I mean, it has to be reasonable. I mean, it has to be reasonable, attainable. One of the, you know how what they say, right? So smart objective. Smart is for SMART. So yeah, measurable, attainable, reasonable, time bound, achievable, time bound. So yeah, you have to do that. Then that's going to help you. But now the second, when you do that, like, there's something else that come with that. Yeah, uh, what are you willing to do to achieve that goal? Yeah, because any objectives in life, there's usually, I don't want to be going into big word on here, sacrifice or anything, but there's some level of effort, if you will, right? So effort and then result. So they go hand in hand. Then, and actually, what will be going on is that when you find yourself, because we always do, like for me, the example was when I started, okay, I'm going to be doing a pre market show. I live in California every morning. Oh, man, will I be able to wake up? Because we're talking with somebody the other day saying, in the age of Zoom, do people just wake up? They don't even clean themselves, and they come in front of in front of cameras and say, no, no. For me, it's a haircut that has been a challenge typically, but in this pandemic area. But I wake up, I shower because otherwise I cannot function. I have to be ready. So for me, waking up is like 4 a.m. in California time. So that's a sacrifice. I could be sleeping, folks. Yeah, I could be sleeping. Trust me. I, I definitely with my phone, I could even be trading, laying in bed. Yeah, I have I have enough app even before Webull. I think the E-Trade, Power E-Trade has a trading app. Yeah, I could be sitting in bed and I can see pre-market. I can see, oh, okay, fine. Text me. You guys have seen it here. Some of the time, in 3 minutes time, I can go figure out what gangster trade that I want to trade. So, but I have been doing this now since I don't know June or July timeframe, where every morning we come on here. I'm hoping that it provides values, but I will have to evaluate it. If it doesn't provide value, I will stop that as well. So that's an example of, hey, I want to reach an objective, then what is the sacrifice for it? So ask yourself that. Ask yourself that, and then that will give you the motivation needed every single time that, hey, you are a challenge. I mean, missing one day here and there, it's okay. Things happen, right? But I'm talking about consistency. Yeah. And speaking about consistency, the other thing that I wanted to start the year on here with, if you guys allow me. Okay, so you have this big trading world. Some traders, they are new, and you could ask somebody, okay, how many gurus are you following? Are there? Yeah. Let's have that conversation, because for me, that's the one thing that I think I could help trader with, and it doesn't. Your guru doesn't have to be successful trading, but here's what I want you to take today out of this. Yeah, imagine yourself if you have right now, I don't know, how many is too many? I don't know. But imagine yourself if, let's say, you are just hopping from subscription program to subscription program. That's usually a sign that, okay, you're unsettled. Let me give you an example. There's somebody, a trader, not somebody, just any somebody, a trader on YouTube commented on one of our video. I don't know, one of the recent videos. Say, oh, he's interested in successful trading Discord, but his problem was, the cost for the Discord was too high. First of all, we don't sell Discord. Access to Discord is free, but that's. But the second part of his our exchange is what interested me. He's saying that he's currently part of several successful Discord room. Okay, for me, when I read that sentence, okay, as a trader, if you're already part of several successful Discord room, why will successful trading be of interest to you? Yeah. Or, I mean, I hate to go spiritual on you, but for those who are, we cannot have too many gods, and gods with a small g. Yeah. So that means if, let's say, you're following A, B, C, D, gurus are there, which system are you really trading? You cannot achieve consistency with that, because let me tell you what's going to be happening. What's going to be happening is that you're hoping that the more you have, the more opportunity you're going to have. But I guarantee you, which that will be happening is that a week like last week, well, guess what? Successful trading have back to back 10 baggers. How many did you get? Or let's even forget about 10 baggers, but how many of those trades did you get? That's what will be happening. So my encouragement to you is that actually find one. Find one. Now, I mean, max a couple, but even then, find one and make sure that it's worth your while. And it doesn't have to be successful trading. I kid you not. That's going to hurt my feelings, but it's going to help you. It's going to help you as a trader to say, hey, okay, this system, I've traded it for a full year. Today is the first day of trading, right? So this conversation, you could have been having it last weekend, but hey, it's never too late. So this week, your goal is to say, yeah, really, let me take a look here. How long have I been trading this system? What are the results of this system? And evaluate them. And trade only that system. I kid you not. That's the number one thing that beginner traders, yeah, they realize, oh, there are numerous people out there who will give advice or who will try to get them to where they want. But you cannot follow multiple. I guarantee you that. I've been there. How do I know? I've been there, folks. I've been there. Because there's this mindset that comes, oh, if this one misses, then this other one I can't make up with it. But I have traders who have come in our coaching session who will tell me, hey, they have over 20 trades. I'm like, whoa. Let's take a step back. I'm not giving you 20 trades, because here, even in this successful trading that some of you have come to know now, we do not really advocate that. Yeah, our list of a watch list that we're looking has an average of 15, 16 stock per week, but we're not trading all 16. But I've had traders, not, they will show me the trade, folks. Yeah, they will do a printout. We come into a one-on-one session. I'm trying to dissect them. I was like, why, how did they end up in that situation? Well, they were getting successful trading, ABC, XYZ subscription, and they were taking all of those trades. At the end of the day, it's madness. It's madness. So if there's one thing that you want to start 2020 with today, because I asked the question this morning, what is the one thing you want to improve in your trading this year? I didn't see anybody any answer. So, and if it's 2021 and you're still asking on here on Successful Trading live chat, what is the Discord channel? Then I mean, how long have you been coming here? There is a video in our somebody actually was checking it, was it Saturday? They said, oh, I just discovered that inside of Successful Trading YouTube channel, the video are actually organized by topic inside of playlist. Meaning, if I want to be talking about, I want information about, let's say, technical analysis, there is a playlist where all of the video on technical, yes, we did that. We did that over, I don't know, 6 months ago. Yet people are still looking for that. So if you are still looking for a Discord channel in 2021, then there is a problem, because that problem can only be, yes, obviously I've made it difficult because I'm only interested in serious traders, folks. I do not want to have a room with 1,000 people. As of now, I don't think even that we have 100 active traders, and it's fine by me, because then my goal is really that, hey, I can contribute to the progress of each trader by devoting the necessary time to them. So all right, so it's 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Welcome to our stock markets technical analysis today. We are January the 4th, 2020. So hopefully that's resonate with some of you. Either you're catching this broadcast live or a playback, as many people do. I mean, again, don't feel bad. Just find one trading system that, and then you are going to reap the benefit of it, because after following it consistently, you will either come to the conclusion that it's worth it or it's not worth it for you. And in that case, then you can continue maybe searching for others, but you have to give any type of trading system a chance. You cannot be trading a trading system after a couple of weeks and say, oh, it is good or it is not good. I kid you not. The market does not show that. So same thing like, hey, if you are in an investment and then you say, oh, after 2 weeks, oh, this is not working. I mean, it could not be working out, right, for different reasons, but at later on, you can always reassess this, meaning it needs time. And following too many at the same time does not guarantee you better results. That's our starting point in 2021 on here. All right, which leads us to our usual. So last year, because we can say that now, last year, where did SPY finish last year? Where did the market finish last year? Last year was 4 days ago, Telex. But I like saying that now. Every time that I'm in a conversation with somebody, I say last year. It makes things a little bit more important. Last year was last week. Yes, we know. So here is where SPY closed last week. We had our last week was pretty good. I mean, if you were with us last week and you were trading our system, I think I mentioned that, and I'm still, one of my challenge really is to have more social media presence, right? I still do not have somebody dedicated to tweeting, which that happened in Successful Trading. So hopefully we get help on that front. So last year, this is the chart of SPY. Is that SPY? Yes, that's SPX 500 there for you. And this is where we closed, challenging the upper Bollinger. The trend has been bullish since really November timeframe, right? November 3rd, folks. Yeah, That date, we mentioned that date enough in the last 3 months of 2020, and then when it came, this is what happened overall. So the one thing that's for us we have been tracking on here is this MACD trending below its signal. But let's say toward the end of last week, Thursday, it's trying to cross over it again. And this morning, the one thing that the market typically does first day of the year, it tends to gap. So SPY is gapping 2 points on here this morning. I mean, 2 points for us per our study, about 3 points. It's where you can see some decent gain. 2 points is halfway there. But really, to me, there's no room on the upper Bollinger Band, right? It's clearing this candle on here, which was on December the 21st. It's still eluding me because I don't remember this SPY trading at 378. So, as far as I know, the all-time high is whatever new value that we are printing higher now. So in pre-market here, 375.75 is that value. So today is Monday. If you are new here, you're catching the broadcast for the first time ever. You know that we have a trading system that we share with you on our YouTube. Yeah, our YouTube, we want you to consider it, and that's what we are working towards as a library for option trading. What is successful trading? How should you be viewing successful trading? It's an option trading education service at the end of the day. I kid you not. So if you consider that as such, then you have to evaluate, are you looking for education? That education, yeah. So that you could look at education as a feature. The benefit for you is what? The benefit for you is to make money consistently in the stock market. And yeah, I mean, there are other steps in between, right? I went from from end to end. So education leads to making money. Just like same thing for most people, right? I mean, not everybody making money in life through education. There are people who maybe they educate themselves differently. But as we were kids, for me, I can't remember. Oh, go to school. Why are you going to school? To get a good job. Well, because a good job will give you money. So same thing on here, at least in the model that we're offering at Successful Trading. Get yourself educated, and that's educated now. You could be asking questions, but Telex, how long will it take me to? I do not know. I cannot answer that question. Why? Because even in school, at least where I come from, Mr. Lawal could attest of that, because I pretty much think it's the same system. There are some kids who will get it super fast, meaning they will not spend more than 1 year in the same class. Yeah, some of you may not be, it's not the system that works, but where I come from, I grew up, you could have that, hey, if you don't pass the class, you take it for a second year. And for me, I can see like recently, some of my nieces, they're skipping classes. I have 2 nieces, yeah, well, they skip a class, they skip a level. It works in the gene. I don't know. I just skip a level. So same thing on here. Some traders, you will come here. You start educating yourself on option trading, and I don't know. It will take you, I don't know, a month, a couple of months before a light bulb come on. And some people maybe, depending also on your background experience, right? Because not everybody started trading at the same time. It will take them. Yeah, I can attest of that with some interaction that we have had, with some results that I've seen on here at Successful Trading. There are people who came here after 3 days. They were having 10 baggers just like there was no tomorrow. True story. They are all featured. We interviewed some of those inside of our Discord room, and we posted that on our YouTube. So check it out. Check it out for yourself. And don't worry, your experience, your path does not have to match somebody else's path. Let's stop doing this comparison. Oh, this, and that. Let's be content with what we are individually. We all have individual gifts that leads us to where we want to be, and let's just embrace that, and one day at a time. All right. So here's a SPY gapping up this morning. I mean, it kind of was expected, right? So beginning of the year, but it's Monday. So for us, our focus is going to be toward the closing on SPY today to see if the trend in 2020 will continue in 2021, or the last hour, the last 30 minutes, sometimes even the last 10 minutes. I kid you not. Yeah, go check that's chart for SPY or even QQQ. Let's see, can we do that here? we're on QQQ right now. This was the last 5 minutes, the last 10 minutes, rather. Each candle is 5 minutes. Yeah. These were the last 10 minutes on SPY. On the last day of the, on QQQ, rather, sorry, on the last day of the year, SPY did exactly the same thing. Yeah. The rally started, the rally started quite early. The rally started at 2 p.m. on Thursday. Nobody was watching. Everybody was already in celebration mode. Then the algo decided to do the thing. So your knowledge, your education will will make you be aware of scenarios such as this one and to position yourself to make money out of this. That's education on SPY. So we have tons of videos breaking down this type of scenarios where we have been able to take advantage of them. That's what successful trading provides you. And if that's something that resonates with you, then you are to be confident trading successful trading system, because the resource that we provide you on here, they will set you up to benefit from this type of moves. All right. So let's say the third ETF that we like to look at here, it's IWM. IWM, conversely, look at it. It's the opposite. Look, this is the last 5 minutes of IWM on last Thursday. Is the complete opposite the last 10 minutes of SPY and QQQ. Interesting. So this morning, what is IWM doing? IWM is like a small gap, about a point and a half at 197.45. They've barely touched 200 order last year, 4 days ago, on here, but yeah, it has been bullish all along, right? It was a lagger for most of that massive rally starting in April in the bigger markets overall. But IWM definitely, again, that run started November the 3rd. So here we are today. So the other way that for us, we like to scan the market on here is using a tool called Fenwicks. It's free of access. And this morning, for instance, I just did this while I was getting ready for this session. So we typically do 3 filters on here, right? So today, but I'm hoping that in 2020, we have shown you the other features. If we haven't, well, my bad. That just means I need to do a better job educating on here. So there's a filter on here, a signal. And this one is, why is it important? Because it is a new year. So let me slow down on here and explain this, because this one, we haven't spent too much time talking about that. Analysts. Who are analysts? Analysts are institutions whose job is to do ratings of companies. So meaning some of them, they are really serious, right? We made an article, we made a video about analysts, what you should be making of analysts. Again, look it up on your library of option trading library here at Successful Trading, which is, again, our YouTube channel. So analysts will do ratings of company. An analyst could do ratings of a company with a price target several times a year. Yeah. What does that mean? So let's pick an example on here. So here, first of all, how do you get those? You will get them here in pre-market by just using this filter. So upgrade, meaning that a stock that analysts are there are thousands of them, folks. There are hundreds of them. And again, in that article, I think we show you even, because they themselves, they have ratings. They are rated, meaning that, let's say, for instance, if you tell me that, let me give an example here. So if you tell me that Deutsche Bank, or, yeah, I like to use Deutsche Bank, I don't care. they provided a rating on the company. I'm not going to take it as seriously as if you tell me that Goldman Sachs did it. Yeah. So analysts, they are by industry, and you will, in that article on our YouTube channel, you will know how to find the ratings. But in any case, that's really detailed. At the end of the day, for you, you know that a stock is bound to move. Let's say when an analyst has a rating on it, the rating can be positive, in which case it's called an upgrade. The rating could be negative, in which case it's called a downgrade. So, but it does not always work like that. Yeah. So here's, for instance, here this morning, Boeing has a downgrade. I don't know by whom, but if I click on here, they most likely, I might go to the news for Boeing. It's most likely is going to tell me that January 4th. Yep, you guys can see that. Berstein is an institution. So market perform to market underperform. And look at this, folks. So the price target went from 221 to 199. Sometimes these things are ridiculous. I kid you not. Yeah, sometimes you will have that. So in November, it was Robert Bird. He's very well known an analyst, and I think he's highly rated. Neutral to outperform with a price target from 165 to 306. So now let me ask you a question. Though let's look at this one. UBS, for instance. UBS, it's the most prominent bank in Switzerland. Yeah. So here they less than a month ago, folks. Yeah, December 7, they were upgrading Boeing from 150 price target to 300. What materially changed in Boeing fundamentals to get it that, hey, one analyst a month ago was seeing Boeing with a price target. This price target that's supposed to be over a year. It doesn't mean that because somebody did a rating on a company, all of a sudden that company has the stock of that company has to jump to that price target. No, believe me, that's important because some traders actually that's their way of thinking. Oh, an analyst say that the price target is 300. That means the stock's gonna fly to 300. No. Trust me, because look at how many ratings that you get to get in a company. I picked Boeing randomly. I kid you not. I didn't even prepare for that. Look at this. Look at this. I actually study this. Believe it or not, I have data on this to say that how does the stock behave? How does stock in general behave after a downgrade or after an upgrade? It's not a clear 100% that, hey, if a stock is downgraded, then it's going to be bearish over the next few days. Yeah, it is not always the case. But here's what you and why is it important to us? It's going to tell us that this stock will be moving. So, and we have techniques on here how to take advantage of that. We can trade directionally when a stock is moving into a given direction using an easy set of criteria that is well documented here at Successful Trading, or we can try to take advantage of this before the market open in either direction using our patented Ganser tree. So that's why. And then in January time frame, you are going to see a lot of these ratings because it's a new year. So those rating companies, they have those ratings company, yeah, they have to provide a target for the rest of the year. So you are going to see a bunch of them. And the other thing that I can tell you is that typically after, let's say, stock has earnings, within 48 hours, it could even be the same day, some analysts could be providing a rating on it. And that's one we have actually seen, for instance, that, hey, if a company has a good earnings and the stock price jump up, if, let's say, an analyst then upgrade it, the stock price would jump bigger. I studied that. I studied that in length. So that's something that we can leverage as well on here. So toward the end of the year, I mean, there were not that many, but this is something that you can include on here just to say, hey, these are the stock that. So Goldman Sachs is definitely a stock that one. And notice here, the other thing that just when you're watching this list, I want you to pay attention to the sector of interest. Right? Look how many financial. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. They are in here. Those who are in our Discord room, again, if you are still looking for a Discord access in 2021, then that's unfortunate. But we recently spent, I think, was it 5 or 6 days ago, we posted charts in even the open section of our Discord. It wasn't just for our subscriber. Everybody has access to that. Where we analyze. Well, it was an analysis. Don't sell yourself short. We analyze pretty much all of the major banks, all right, with the 5-year chart and where they're sitting. And here we are. We are starting the year now with analysts upgrading Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley. So if they're analyzing Goldman Sachs or Morgan Stanley, guess what? There could be a rip-up effect on the other banks as well, on the other financial as well. Ally is another one on here. So that's one of your, the first lesson. If you have missed on using this this filter on here on Fenwicks. Other than that, typically what we do on here, we just go over all. So if I remove that filter, just look at what's jumping What's not jumping? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's the beginning of the year? Remember this stock, QS. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if I'm seeing this right. Is this true? Yeah, it is true. So QS was a stock that recently jumped, right? So here it is. It has been, yeah. You guys can see that screen on there. Is it down minus 27% this morning? Is that what they're saying on there, or am I reading it incorrectly? That's how this stock we came across it when we did our IPO analysis, the best IPO of 2020, and you can see the yearly chart of it. It was less than a $20 stock, and it went all the way as of 2 weeks ago above 120 something, almost $130. And this morning it's printing a cool $60. That's the US stock equity market for you folks. Yeah, if you haven't had a chance to this is how volatile some of the stocks are. So congratulations if anybody was trading options on it or shorted it. I mean, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Look at the trend, folks. Yeah, this thing gap badly from below 100 to 130, and then prior to today, all of the candles were red. So meaning a directional trade there is what could have led you to this. So that's on the bearish side on here. Are there other stocks of value that the Travelers Company, this is insurance, minus 2%. PGD is another automaker. No, PGD is internet retail. Yeah. No, it's not auto. Yeah, this is from China. That's not to be confused with our Uncle Neo. And then the Boeing, it's something that you saw earlier. Did we see Baba? Yep, here's Baba on here. Remember my comment, those who were with us too last week. I think it was was it last Tuesday or Wednesday? What I said on Baba. I'm not saying that no, I'm not one of the people who know me. I'm not one. I don't like to make prediction or something, but that's because I've seen it before, folks. I've seen it with other stock from China before. So Baba, if you missed that, folks, Baba, I say that for me, as Baba was gapping last week, I said if I were to take a trade on it, I will rather think that Baba is bound to return below $200 on here very quickly. So let's see how that goes. So that's on the bearish side. On the bullish side, what do we have? So congratulations if you were bullish on FLIR, Scientific and Technical Instrument, plus 22% to start the year. Or Radian Corporation, Radian Group, look at that. That's fantastic. Yeah. Gold. AU, gold. I saw some conversation last night on our Discord room about gold. Interesting. Again, we did over the last 2 or 3 weeks. We created a video analyzing gold. Yes, I vividly remember some comments even from some people who do not trade, because some people are subscribed to my channel, but they are not active day-to-day trader. I had some comments from a friend of mine in Texas. So maybe I'm waiting for gold to hit 2,000, the actual value of gold, and then share that chart, that remark that he made about gold. So here's NEO this morning. NEO starting the year plus 5%. If NEO is here, chances are, I'm guessing Tesla will be somewhere here. I'm not sure exactly about. So I think it was gapping, but its percentage had to be big, right? Because now Tesla is what? It's trading above $700. So that's 7 points, folks. That's needed to just 1%. So, but I thought earlier it was like 3% or something. But maybe I'm not seeing it on here. I'm seeing the likes of Roku or the like. So, folks, this gives you a bit of the top view to start the year on here on this stock market technical analysis. Let's go ahead and if let's say somebody wants us to take a look at any particular stock on here. So let's say, well, first of all, let's say again, take the opportunity to say Happy New Year to all of those who are making it here. So hello, Happy New Year, Miss Marcy, Miss Lorraine, Mr. Andrew, Beautiful Gates. Hello, sir. Thank you for the last exchange last night. And thank you for your feedback. Yours is consistency. Consistency, yeah, that's across the board. But I want you to go even further. I mean, what are you looking for? Consistency. Consistency in what regard? Consistency in taking trade, consistency in exiting position, or consistency. So be more specific. The more specific you can be with your goal, the better. So we said hello to Miss Old School and NL for better. Happy New Year, everybody. Glad to have you. I will continue to cater the contents of this channel to your liking. So as long as you guys show up, I will continue to do this. Have a great trading session. Today is only Monday. Yeah, I like to. What do I mean when I say today is only Monday? Meaning that there is no need to rush into trade, right? If we're trading, those who are subscriber inside of our Discord room, we trade weekly options. So the options are more expensive on Monday. Actually, let me show you something. Let me show you something. I'm not sure if we're. Let me try to show you something. If not, then it's just going to be a teaser for tomorrow pre-market, because I've been going over this with some traders. So let's do this. If the good people here at this software, they will allow us to share our PowerPoint. Yes, they do. They're kind enough. Okay, let's close on this and we will pick it up tomorrow morning. So tell your friends who could not make it today to make it in tomorrow's show, because Telek's going to be talking about yeah, we can say that. When is the best day to trade, the best time to trade if you're trading weekly options? Okay, here I'm trying. I know this is obviously not. I mean, this is a week of, let's say you're trading a weekly option. Let's say a successful trading option, right? So the green line is supposed to simulate the price of the stock of any option, not the stock. The price of your option weekly expiring the following Friday. So typically by Friday, you usually know what you're trading the next week. Yes, by the way, that's one major difference between successful trading and many subscription trade program out there, right? Yeah. In case you didn't know that, now you know. We know in advance at successful trading which that we are trading the next week. Bang. How? Well, come and find out. So hence, for us, if we know that if the stock is not moving, the option are going to lose value. So this is the price of the option declining as the day passing by. Why? Just time decay by itself. I'm not even going through all of the other Greeks, right? We remove Greek out of trading. Yeah, Miss Marcy holds me accountable to that. So, but here, I want you to keep this in mind. Well, that's why I'm saying if we're only Monday and the option are this expensive, meaning this 100 here meant 100% of the value. That's what I meant. Yeah. So Tuesday, if the stock is not moving, it's going to be the option is going to be cheaper. By Wednesday, it's going to be even cheaper, right? So for me on here, the way that I approach this is, okay, what is a balance, an equilibrium, if you will, where I still have time for my option to move toward my direction, but the price has come lower. Yeah, the midweek thereabout. And for us, we are going to be showcasing this year that the end of the week is a great opportunity to make money. If you didn't know that, yeah. So there's plenty of money to be made on Thursday, but even more so on Fridays in this market. For us, that's the type of education. It's not just me saying that. I'm going to actually show that to you. Yeah, yeah. So, but that's a special program that we are starting this year to actually teach that, and for us, we can leverage that. So by me saying that it's only Monday, meaning that hey, on Monday, if the alert that we give you they are not moving, that's fine. If by Tuesday they're moving, that's even better. You should be doing this. This, in my culture, that means that somebody who is excited, so it's salivating to the prospect of buying cheaper contracts. Yeah, cheaper because the green line is coming down. Yeah, but with still time and a probability, because the system that you trade as successful trading, the reason why it has so many 10 baggers is that Statistically, it has a high probability of having 10 baggers. By the way, does anybody know how many 10 baggers we generated in this system between the end of May and December? Okay, maybe that's a tough question for some of you, but the answer is on our YouTube video. Just last week, back to back to back between Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So was Snap, FCX, and MU. MU, that's one on top. Even if some of you were curious, I posted inside of the Discord at the same time that I was using a proxy on Western Digital on MU, but nobody asked me why. Yeah, did you check the charts of Western Digital by the end of the trading session last Thursday? Oh, you were already partying and preparing for 2021. That's fine. Here's 2021. Are you ready to take advantage of that? Oh man, I went all the way today to literally 1 minute before the opening of the session, but I think I'm going to be bringing this to your attention even in this further later on this week. Have a good trading session, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye.